Lions, tigers, and bears no more. Ohio's exotic animal ban goes into effect tomorrow. The law is supposed to stop the sale, breeding, and ownership of most exotics. But as Liza Denver explained, some people will be able to keep their very unusual pets at a price.
Daisy is a Syrian bear who lives in Trimbach's backyard. The exotic animal breeder was planning to get her a mate, but Ohio's new exotic animal ban has put the kibosh on that plan, making Daisy a very expensive pet.
To shut down a viable industry within the state when money's so hard to make these days anyhow makes no sense at all.
Sean doesn't have to get rid of Daisy. People who currently own exotics will be grandfathered into the law as long as they microchip and register the animal with the state and comply with a laundry list of additional rules.
It's a candy-coated ban. It makes it sound good because people are allowed to keep their animals, but it does shut down the industry within the state.
There is a loophole in the law for reptiles, so Sean will be able to continue breeding his more than 200 snakes as long as he microchips the venomous snakes and large pythons within the next 60 days.
It's not just the cost, it's the handling. I mean, there's a lot of animals that I have to actually put my hands on now that I normally wouldn't in order to meet these requirements. That's a lot of danger for me, a lot of danger for the animal.
Now, this guy is just a baby, but in 2 years, Sean is going to have to get it licensed and registered with the state if he wants to continue to breed and sell it.
That's because it'll be as big as this python, large enough to be regulated by the state.
I think it's ridiculous. It's not helping anybody.
Tim Harrison strongly disagrees. He's rescued hundreds of exotic animals from owners in Ohio who can no longer take care of them. He says the owner of these large cats called him up this month because she wouldn't be able to afford to comply with the new state law.
People with no experience, no skills should not have these in their home. You know, it's just, like I said, common sense, but common sense isn't that common anymore. You know, you could buy a tiger, but you can't buy common sense.
In Clark County, Liza Denver, Fox 45 News.
Exotic animal permits in Ohio can range from a few $100s to several $1,000s. All depends on how many dangerous animals you have. Only current exotic animal owners are eligible to buy a permit.